If I am ever love and you are love, then who isn't to love each other?
What do you get when you combine 1 part humor, 2 parts hip-hop, and 4-part harmony? Rhythm and News. It all began in 1988 when founding member Brad Strelaw formed the a cappella group. He pulled together Mark Batten, Kevin Pollard, and Doug Zimmerman from church and high school. Starting out in the church basement with a boombox, word of mouth soon had the boys performing sporadically across the country. They soon found themselves in a studio in Vancouver with producer Roy Salmon. In 1990, their debut album, Get With the Rhythm, was released on Image 7 Records. The album featured covers like Pharaoh Pharaoh, Shut de Do, and Lighthouse. It also included the hit song and music video, Looking for Love. The release of this album introduced the rest of Canada to their style, and the word funkapella was born. But it was with the release of their second album, Word to Y'all, in 1992, that they were catapulted into the history books as one of the top-selling albums in Canada by a Canadian gospel artist. With songs like Change and Live as One, the R&N boys were coming into their own, not only as performers, but as songwriters. The album was able to put rhythm and news on the map on both sides of the border and began to significantly chart alongside the veterans of gospel music. The early 90s saw the boy band phenomenon hit its peak, and rhythm and news rode that wave as they continued to step up the level of choreography in their own live concerts. In 1994, Rhythm and News decided to truly push a cappella to its upper limits. They left their natural habitat on the West Coast and spent a summer in Motor City. Detroit, Michigan introduced the band to gospel great Fred Hammond, who produced the record Dream, Love, and Pray. This album, released later that year, featured the song I Promise You, alongside the concert favorite and radio-friendly Ain't Gonna Play. Amidst hectic tour schedules that covered North America, the high-energy dancing and beatbox could not hide what was truly in their heart: ministry. Rhythm and News made their commitment to share the gospel of Jesus Christ in each and every concert. 1994 saw the departure of Doug and Kevin as they moved on to pursue their own callings. New members Spencer Welch and Todd Wickens came on board, bringing a fresh new sound and face to the group. This brought vigor and passion that kept them on the road, retracing North America and adding South American cities as tour stops. With a new age of music coming in the mid-90s and a fresh outlook on their musical direction, a transition began as they traded in creative movement for live instruments. This new acoustic pop sound eventually led to their first cross-Canada tour with a live band. In 1996, as they performed new songs like Human, Abnormal, and Everything's Okay, Canada watched on as the boys from Rhythm and News had become men before their eyes. In 1998, the group decided to venture into their own ambitions. While the members have each gone into their own callings and ministries, Rhythm and News lives on with no small thanks to the greatest country on the planet. No one will soon forget the mark that Rhythm and News had on Christian music in Canada by this not-so-typical vocal quartet.